Lakini unajua hata there is no problem hata akisimama. Shida yake ni matusi. Yeah, the problem ni matusi. Unatusi sisi kama nani? Nani mtu mdogo. Mtu mdogo. Some of us tumefanya mambo mengi sana.
He didn't came to Mara with a promise. He came with a number, and that number is ultimatum. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki stands before a gathering in Mara constituency, Tharaka Nithi County, and immediately fixes the flow.
In the next 3 weeks to 1 month, I want to host hapa pa ward ulikuwa na watu kama ngapi? Wachache. 20, 30. Nataka watu kama 500 per ward. Hao ni watu ngapi? From Mara.
The last meeting held here drew 20-30 people. Kindiki dismisses that figure before it can settle. Within 3 weeks to 1 month, he demands 2,000 to 3,000 people drawn across Mara constituency. The deputy president is not testing the ground. Kindiki is measuring the army.
Taita Mara hapo siku moja hapo. Sitaki kusema idadi lakini nitaita Mara wapi? Hakutakuwa Chuka kama ng'ombe, hakutakuwa Tharaka. Hiyo itakuwa siku ya ndio nizungumze na watu yangu. Bone deputy president yale mushi. Bari na fireman yale akue 1-on-1 as Mara people. Si namna hiyo. So niko na madeni mengi ambayo tutaendelea kujenga. Na mimi I have no doubt we will do a beautiful job. Tukikuja huko kuomba kura ya next year.
He calls it a mic test, a warm-up. What comes next, he makes it clear with the larger, a second venue across the road capable of holding even greater numbers. The mobilization had not begun. Kindiki says so himself without flinching. What the crowd is witnessing is merely the open count. To every aspirant in the room, Kindiki delivered one verdict: complete. The seat, MCA, woman representative, Senate, governor, member of parliament, belong to those willing to fight for them in an open ground.
Musinileta kwa siasa si ya governor, ya senator, ya MP, tuendelee hivyo. Lakini chama, vile Kareke amesema chama ni muhimu. Uwezi enda kwa upinzani, alafu sasa ukuje useme no hapana. Mimi upinzani wanataka kutoa William Ruto na mimi. Kana barenda kuthenja ng'ombe na kajao yesterday. So chama ndio hii.
No one's received a direct ticket. No one has a backroom arrangement. The primary is the battleground, and the primary is where it ends. Those who fall must return the following morning with their names ready for parastatal, board, and government position.
So wale watakosa viti wote, all of them, for all the seats, kiti ya MP, ya women rep, ya senator, ya governor, baraba kagaite. The following morning, muniletee majina yao. Weka hapa parastato here, sijui nini here. Viti ya serikali ni mingi sana. Pambaneni, all of you will not get the seat. It's only one person who will get it. But remember, if you get it, God has blessed you. Go and serve all of us. Those who have not got, don't worry. If you miss today, you will get another time.
Kindiki says loyalty and placement, only the fighter earns the seat. On party discipline, Kindiki cuts clean. Those who defect to the opposition and return seeking shelter will find the door shut. The vehicle is the party. Without it, there is no road. It singles out those who oppose or reduce the opposition politics to remove President William Ruto and tell them plainly they cannot come back. The warning carries no softness. Kindiki means for it to land like a closing gate. Then the name Rigathi Gachagua enters the room and the temperature changes entirely. Kindiki recalls the former deputy president's visit to the region and asks openly why Gachagua did not stand up and face them. Kindiki has publicly branded Gachagua as a small man.
From Mara, when my brother Rigathi came over here, nilisikia hakusimama hapo. Sijui kwa nini. Lakini unajua hata there is no problem hata akisimama. Shida yake ni matusi. Yeah, the problem ni matusi. Unatusi sisi kama nani? Na ni mtu mdogo. Mtu mdogo. Some of us tumefanya mambo mengi sana. Even if we retire now, we are grateful. Ni siku gani ile tulikuwa Hague na wewe? Siku ile Uhuru na Ruto walikuwa wafungwe kule Hague. Tulikuwa na huyu Kareke huku tukiimba pambio kwa wazungu na hawasikii Kitharaka na Kimeru na kinini. Uliona huyo mtu? Uliona huyo mtu? Si tulikuwa na Uhuru na Ruto Hague. Uliona huyo mtu saa hii anaturingia hapa vile ni mtu mkubwa. Si alikuwa sijui dio huko anaiba chakula ya relief sijui nini. It's a small-minded person. Mtu ako na akili kidogo. Saa hii sasa anatuvuruga hapa. Na nimemwambia waachane na mimi. Sijaanzana na yeye. Anijui. Huyo mtu I will embarrass him. Alikuja na hiyo kifua pale mbele no.
Recounting his own legal battles at the Hague decades ago, defending President William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta, and stating that Gachagua was nowhere to be seen during that fight. In Mara constituency, Kindiki repeats it, the man who now parades himself with a chest full of pride. Kindiki tells the crowd did not show up when it cost something. Kindiki anchored himself in that history without an apology when Ruto and Uhuru stood before an international judge accused of crime against humanity. Kindiki was in those courtrooms fighting. Kindiki served as one of Ruto's lawyers at the International Criminal Court during the proceedings stemming from the post-election violence of 2007 and 2008, charges that were eventually dropped in 2016. It was a war fought by men who showed up. Gachagua, Kindiki says, war elsewhere. Kindiki vowed that Nyandarua is where the reckoning will happen. That is where he will meet Gachagua. That is where account will be demanded.
Ngojeni, iko by election inakuja Olkalau, Nyandarua. Tutakutana na huyo mwanaume hapo Nyandarua. I am telling you. Mimi nangojea tukutane na huyo mwanaume. Na hiyo kifua yake anajipiga.
A looming by-election in Nyandarua has been identified as one of the most consequential contests in Mount Kenya in the recent years, the ground where question of who truly controls the region will be settled. Kindiki is already pointing at that ground, and he will not be moved. The crowd in Mara erupt. The salute to William Ruto rings out 3 times, led by Kindiki himself. Two-term. The battle lines between Kindiki's 2-term movement and Gachagua's 1-term slogan have turned Mount Kenya into a war of competing slogans, competing crowds, and competing claims over who truly speak for the region. Kindiki closes with a declaration that is also a goodbye. He tells the crowd he loved them so much, he thanked them, he called them a wonderful people, and he promised to return in 3 weeks.